If you have ever laid in bed in the middle of the night wondering, why can't I get sleep? This is the episode for you.
Stay tuned. In the next minutes, we're going to explain why everything that you've been trying to do actually backfiring on you.
Oh my gosh. Dun dun dun. Hey, Michelle. Good to see you. Welcome back.
Good to see you. So, got something that I brought to go over with you.
Look at that packaging.
So, you, you've heard me talk before. I'm not a big fan of a lot of vitamin, like medicine specifically for sleep, but I am a really good fan of like supportive things, supportive like nutrients and minerals that help people get to sleep. And also, there's a lot of press about melatonin. You may have listened to one of our previous episodes.
Mm.
This is not a melatonin product. It has a bunch of things in here. That really, I have been very supportive.
So, Michelle, what is this? Because this container, it looks like it's either like protein powder or it looks like this is a Christmas gift that you would
So
give
this is
somebody.
Amazon will to on the show notes for
Mm-hmm.
this episode.
It's black and gold foil,
So
like
basic course,
fancy.
pick this up. I thought it was going to be in a little jar, and I thought it was going to be like regular gummies that I've gotten before.
Mm-hmm.
It's a vegan gummy, but it's actually individually packaged gummies. And
Oh,
a
wow.
lot of waste is in terms of packaging.
They're like little, like, lifesavers and
Even
individually wrapped
better, even better.
lifesavers.
So I'm
Okay.
a big fan of ashwagandha.
Uh-huh.
A big fan of magnesium, and we reviewed a number of products with that. Oh, and a lot of the products that I like is L-theanine.
Mm-hmm.
And the L-theanine that this one comes with is from organic green tea. And that is a very healthy version, not the caffeine type of stuff. And then the other thing that gets put in a lot of this is lemon balm, saffron, and passion flower. Holy basil, it says it's kind of, there to standardize and probably make the taste a little bit better. Not only are these yummy, they are very package travel friendly, and we've been traveling, so I would say it's a really helpful thing is if you don't have to bring the entire container or separate all your vitamins. And also, if you're not going to use it or not going to take it, who knows? But it has a very, very wonderful flavor. So,
Well, I feel like this is like one of those after dinner mint packages. So I'm gonna open it for our watchers, listeners.
looks like it.
And it looks like an after dinner gummy. This one is like half a raspberry, or is that a brain?
It could be half a lemon. So
Okay.
it's
What
very
is yellow?
They're very pleasantly tasting, in my opinion.
It doesn't really smell like anything.
No.
All right, I'm gonna chew it.
So while you're chewing it, I'm going to tell you that I think that the company has chosen to individually package it because they really keep their form. And a lot of gummies, particularly the organic gummies that have tapioca and not gelatin, they start like clumping together. And so this really helps it. Now, one of the negatives, and I am going to reach out to the company, there are a number, in the 120 that are in here, there are a number of empty packages. So their quality assurance is probably not ideal.
Oh, they're giving you some air in there with the. So I did notice like the actual individual package, it doesn't really tell you what it is. It just has the brand name,
Right.
Oasis source, and then it says organic and vegan, sugar-free, and that's all the text that's on this.
Yeah.
Where was this manufactured?
This is manufactured in the United States. It doesn't say what town, but on the internet it tells you. And then the other thing is there's no plastic in it, so it's all paper and cardboard. So that's a really interesting thing. And it has a shelf life of 2 years. The other thing is it's sweetened with monk fruit, pectin, and
they are tasty. I taste like a light lemon flavor. Yeah.
And I think the chewiness comes from a little bit of this MCT oil, which is usually coconut. Sometimes it's almond. This one is coconut because it's nut free. So anyway, I like this product. It's really yummy. Okay. And that's very good.
All right.
So we're going to dive right into our episode today.
Right.
Is because it's a very common thing when you've ever slept poorly for any number of time, that the more that you think about it, the more that you have more trouble.
Right. It's like there's this inverse relationship of the more I try to get better sleep or the more I exert energy or effort to get better sleep, from an active perspective, it kind of becomes more and more elusive. Why is that, Michelle? Why does trying harder make sleep even more evasive?
So you've heard us talk a lot about this hyper arousal or like hyper focus and vigilance, it's part of that fight or flight phenomenon. And I think that the more that you are engaged with like the negative emotions and the heightened awareness that there might be some like side effects of you not sleeping well, or that there may be some repercussions, and also kind of that fear of it happening again and again,
Oh, yeah.
like the perpetuating factors of things going in, that can be a problem. So what do we do about it?
Well, this is where we got to find ways to redirect our mental energy, right? Because if we think about insomnia, specifically from just a pure insomnia perspective, it is kind of an anxiety kind of based kind of condition in the first place. So there's usually always this fear about not getting sleep.
And it's important to know you don't have to have panic attacks or be an anxious person in general to start having sleep anxiety, because it's that lack of control of the subconscious or unconscious
Oh
level.
yeah, absolutely. And all you need is a few negative experiences as it relates to poor sleep before the conditioning will kick in, and you'll start really kind of start to worry about, uh-oh, I hope that pattern doesn't repeat itself. But back to your question of what do we do, when this starts to show up? And I would say one of the most helpful things you can do is find ways to redirect your brain's energy. So whether that energy is into, you and I have had this conversation lots of times, whether it's redirecting that energy into physical activity, like if you needed to physically burn it off, maybe do some cardiovascular types of activities throughout your day, or if you need some kind of more of a mindfulness kind of activities where you can redirect that energy into that leaves on a stream, which I know we've done on the podcast a couple of different times. There's lots of different strategies to redirect that energy, but the key thing is sleep can't be forced, and you can't force yourself to stop worrying either. What you can do, you can't control when the worry shows up. What you can do is how you respond to the worry.
Yeah, be aware of it.
Yeah.
So catch it when it happens,
Yep.
and once you catch it, then you can do something about it.
Yep. Then you can kind of make space for it and redirect it. And it's that redirecting it part that can be the most helpful. Sometimes you might need some physical redirection. We've talked about, the ice cube in the hand, or putting your hand under a running water faucet that's cold. Taking a cold shower, or taking like other things like that. Cold showers might wake you up actually a little bit. But things that redirect your attention away from the worry and the stress are always going to be much more helpful. So that's why active things good too. Massage, doing physical things.
I mean, if you've listened to us and if you've met either one of us, and we hope that you do reach out and comment if you haven't, but you know that we're not perfect and we've struggled with this before, and it becomes this recurrent theme. So we're right there with you.
Yep.
It tends to be overly active, intelligent people that have sleep problems.
Yep.
And so I would say is if you know how to redirect it, it just gets easier to catch yourself from going down the spiral of that overactivation.
Yep.
So if you can, go online, comment, no matter where you're listening to us from, reach out. Have you had this? How did you solve your problem? So maybe you can help share it with someone else, share it with us. Because I think that we can kind of learn how to deal with this problem together.
Yeah, absolutely. And at the very least, our listeners and especially our watchers should go online and comment about the sock on Michelle's microphone. Like, definitely let us know.
If you're going to comment on this, then you need to know that Dan's is a rip like microphone cover too. So
we have a running joke that it looks like we stopped by Goodwill on the way to our recording studio here today.
We did.
Our
But you know what?
makeshift hotel room one.
This is what you need to kind of understand about sleep
Right.
takeout is you take out from this what you need to take out from it.
You do.
And you really don't care what we're wearing, what we look like.
No. Or maybe they do, and they'll start commenting, and
I hope so.
yeah, then we'll know. They'll be like, "Oh my gosh, what was
So
he wearing?"
we would really like to be able to purchase new stuff, but because we made a pact that this is not our regular jobs, we need it to pay for itself. So if you want to throw what's it called, buy us a coffee, our plus membership.
We haven't set up buy us a coffee. We learned about that today.
By the time that you listen to this episode, we will have set it up.
Oh, okay. Yep. Or you can just give Michelle money. Yep, that works
or Dan.
too. Yeah.
So.
All right, well, Sleep Nation, thank you for coming along for the ride on our On the Road series. I feel like this is like Antique Roadshow, Sleep Takeout Edition.
It's so good because these are going to become antiques pretty soon. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
For sure.
Anyway, make our sock and our messed up cover disappear.
I feel like we need like a GoFundMe.
I don't know if we need that just yet,
Oh,
but
gosh.
until next time, we hope that you sleep well and you use some of these tricks and that you start listening because you want to, not because you need to.
Right. All right. Until next time, Sleep Nation. All right.
Bye.
Bye.